Looked like he sort of de-accelerated. Don't think that was intentionally. Now the one ball went in the side. They'd rather make the corner ball. Next rack I'll point out which ball that is. Make the corner ball and have the one ball missing the side pocket to head towards the corner. Because that heightens the likelihood of having a shot.
I think overall, if they break as well as they did against Vietnam in the first round, Spain will be very hard to stop.
Play as if the 6 is not there. Nice. Very nicely executed on Matador. He's a very nice setup, I think. The way he aligns himself for the ball. Then addresses the cue ball, doesn't move, one pullback, pow. Come around to 7. The angle's there. It's enough room, but also small enough to be a little bit worrisome, and that's why they're taking more time. Just to make sure, give the brain more information by looking again. A lot of it is about perceiving the correct angles. Playing the right shots. Very nice opening shot for Al-Qaeda to set them up on course for a 1-0 lead. Boy oh boy, if you want to see heart, watch back his final against Jason Shaw in last year's Whirlpool Masters. A hill decider where he really had to come with it.
Yes, what a scalp to claim, what a trophy to lift. And of course he's from Malaga, which is just down the coastline from Gibraltar, so he had massive support there. That brings its own pressures apart from the prestigious nature of the title, and yet he coped with it admirably.
Last year, Al-Qaeda and Sanchez had a very strong season and a half, both. I was expecting a lot, and it's possible that they were expecting a lot from themselves. Now the past year it has been a little less, somewhat less. That could be of help. Can make him hungry, humble and hungry.
You can't wish for better than that. A break and run out from the Spaniards straight out of the gate.
In the second, a battle over the one ball led to a foul by Spain, which gave Sweden ball in hand, from which they went on to claim the rack. Tables were turned in rack 3 with another tussle over the one ball, leading to a foul by Sweden, this time giving Spain ball in hand and the chance to run out the colours.
Spain getting just the better of the early exchanges.
A great shot on the one ball by Sparenlov Fischer was not rewarded, as a later miss on the 6 gave the table to Spain. This is now the 5th, Spain to break.
This is better. Yeah, nightmare for the Swedes. They can get punished with a double rack here by the Spaniards. Now this could be textbook 9 ball. Play a first good shot, get in line, and then stay in line. 2 rails out towards the 8 ball. Speed control is challenging. Needs to come past the 3. Past the 3. And that's a roll.
Francisco Sanchez Ruiz is known as El Ferraris from Salamanca. Great romantic name of a town. And that, as Alex said, rolled very much in his favour.
Yeah, Ferrari, he's playing much slower. He's playing a couple of seconds slower than he used to 2-3 years ago. More deliberate. I often compare playing pool to driving a car. When you start, when you're young, the only thing you think about is going as fast as you can. But as a professional, it's more important to not crash. So you lock your belt, you check your mirrors, you go slow, first gear, second gear. But then if you can progress to real elite level, you can do this and go full gas.
That analogy lasted almost as long as this rack is going to last, but it was a very good one. You talked about driving a golf ball, driving a car. But don't worry, Alex, you're not driving me mad, you're okay.
Sanchez Ruiz from the 6 to the 7. Putting his mate under pressure.
You called it. He did it.
Positional mistakes. Sparrow Fisher before. Sanchez Ruiz now. Oh, this came just in time for Sweden. 3-2 or 4-1. How big a difference is that? Down 4-1 to Sanchez Ruiz and Al-Qaidi. They'd be what, 5-1 underdog? Now they're only 1 game down if they sink to 9, but breaking balls, which is a huge advantage.
Another turn.
We rejoin the action for the 8th. Sparrow Fisher to break.
Favor return, can you believe it? A dry break for Sanchez Ruiz in rack 7. And now Sparrow Fisher handing back the initiative to Al-Qaidi and Sanchez Ruiz with an open shot.
I'll tell you what, dry breaks in this tournament are rare. Back-to-back dry breaks. Now that really is rare.
It's enough angle to punch the cue ball, make it come out, if he uses the margins of the pocket. But now he's shooting downwards, so the cue ball will jump a little bit. He played it smart, he didn't force it. left it long. Made sure to give Sanchez Ruiz the good angle. So distance, yes, but not a whole lot to do other than to pocket the 2-ball. I think he'll play it with a trace of left spin. Center ball.
So far, Al-Qaedi living up to his role as the team leader.
Oh, definitely. Very impressed. He oozes calmness. Al-Qaedi's grin tells the tale. It's tight. The orange 5 to the side pocket.
Maybe he assumed the 5 went, and suddenly he was informed by Sanchez Ruiz that maybe it doesn't. And that's why the extension's been called, because a contingency plan is now being put in place.
That works. Don't think that was intended. Wants Sanchez Ruiz to play the 6 to the same pocket. So a lot of traveling needed now. Does it have the legs? It's perfect. Al-Qaedi is in his game, in his concentration. We saw the same happen with, Albin Ushin made the same happen in their match. Struggling in the first phase, and then all of a sudden it clicked.
Yes, Spain, one of those teams with 2 very good players, but an obvious number 1. Austria are the same.
It's the same depth of concentration is what Al-Qaedi is showing now that we saw with Albin. You only get that by being very good and at the top for a long time.
The 9-ball along the top cushion, and for the 3rd time, Spain have a 2-rack cushion.
In the 9th, Spain extended their cushion to 3. Reaching the hill after a failed safety by Sweden gave Al-Qaedi and Sanchez Ruiz the chance to run out the colours.
The hard-working Spaniards clearly want this badly.
This is now the 10th. Spain 1 rack from a place in the quarters.
Now the first half of the match, it went back and forth here between Spain and Sweden, but now the more experienced players look like running away with it.
Yes, the sequence of dry breaks is over. What's more, there's a shot on the 1, the 2, the 3 are in the open. The end could be nigh.
David Al-Qaedi has really carried the team. Punched into position. Slight angle, so again a punch, a stun. Easy peasy, you could say. The pitfall is here that you relax, because it's hard work. Like I said, it takes a lot of energy to focus this deep out there with all those cameras, the intensity. With the finish line in sight, sometimes you forget to concentrate.
Yes, the guard is dropped, but the stakes are so high. The tournament's so important. I think there's inbuilt checks. Looking bleak for the Swedes now.
Good stroke. I really like how he hits the ball. Very pure cueist. Little angle. But he plays this nice, lovely around the 8 ball. 2 final nails.
It's 9 ball, and the honour of potting the clinching 9 ball falls to Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Spain soaring into the quarterfinals. Sweden